Hello everyone, welcome to this session on chapter is agriculture, and we're still discussing about the small scale agriculture. So far in our previous session, we saw the various characteristics of this small scale agriculture. So today let's move on to the other part whereby we'll discuss the effects of rapid population growth on this small scale agriculture. Now we'll start with the meaning of rapid population growth. It refers to an increase in population size which does not match with the resources available to support the population. So when you see that there's rise in population size and the resources, they just remain the same, which are there to support the population. So that kind of condition we can term as rapid population growth. Now, the following are just some of the effects that can be resulted due to this kind of rapid population growth on the small scale agriculture. So the first one leads to the reduction in the average size of farms per adult farmer. So because the land is continuously being divided among farmers since there is rise in population size, and the land it just does not reproduce itself. So the plot sizes continue decreasing generation after generation. In a result, there is reduction in the average size of the land that each farmer can possess. So that's the first effect of rapid population growth. The other one, extortion of soil fertility. The large number of people hinders the practice of crop rotation, whereby this crop rotation is just the kind of growing crops while exchanging various kinds of crops within a given time or period. Now, when there is a large number of people, it just hinders to practice this kind of crop rotation, which would allow or which could allow natural replenishment of the soil fertility. Now, as a result, each plot of land is just continuously used, an aspect which leads to the extortion of the soil fertility over time. So that's the other effect of rapid population growth. Rapid population growth as leads to the extortion or the decrease of soil fertility because of lack of soil rotation that is likely to occur due to the large number or the large population within the given area. So that's clear. Another point, abundant and cheap labor. Due to rapid population growth, labor is cheaply and readily available. So you can find labor is kind of cheap when there's this rapid population growth. Now that can result to many people that are available, and it can result to some people just do not have work when in terms of trying to work in these small scale farms. So that's the other effect of rapid population growth on these small scale agriculture. Another change from subsistence farming to intensive smallholder farming. So as the population grows, the farmers are forced to fully utilize the available small portions of arable land through the use of fertilizers and these agrochemicals aiming at producing more food to feed the entire population. So change just from this subsistence farming to this intensive smallholder farming, because the farmers, they just don't have the enough land to utilize it completely just to get the enough crops they need. So in that case, they will just turn to this intensive smallholder farming, whereby they will tend to use these various kinds of ways, use of these fertilizers and the agrochemicals, just aiming at producing more food just to enable to get the enough food for the entire population. So that's clear at this point. Moving on, land conflict. So there's a possibility of occurring land conflict because of overpopulation. So rapid population growth is likely to lead to this overpopulation. Now, when there's overpopulation, it means that the land is just not enough to be able to sustain all the needs of the people available. So in that case, can lead to these land conflicts, whereby some people just cannot get the land they need. So there's possibility of occurring this land conflict because of overpopulation. So I hope that's clear at this point. And last but not least, land scarcity. So as the population increases, eventually some people will not own any piece of land, and the available land becomes more expensive. So that's the other effect of rapid population growth, where it leads to the land scarcity, where the land is just not enough, and some people won't be able to get the land, and in turns the land becomes very expensive because there's huge population, and in such it cannot sustain all people to have any kind of piece of land. So that's all I have for this session of the scale event. Thank you for listening. We've discussed about this small scale agriculture, the various of these kinds of effects of rapid population growth on the small scale agriculture. So that's clear, and thank you.